Okay, this is the basic left-hand blues pattern, C and G. We're going to walk our thumb up to B flat while keeping the pinky on C. Okay, so it's going to be transpose this up to F, F and C, going up to E flat, back to C, up to G, G and D. Going up to F natural. Each of these is a ta, one beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for the right hand, we're going to play a C7 chord with this voicing. Let's find our root position C major chord first. C, E, and G. And we're going to substitute our bottom note for, which is the root. The root is already in the left hand, so we're going to move it to B flat, which is the flat 7, making this a C7 chord. B flat, E, and G. And with the right hand, we're going to do this pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Notice how in blues, the 8th note has a swing feel to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that swing straight is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so difference 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So for this we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and holding the second one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So get really good at both of those hands separately and then try them together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. In slow motion it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Notice this here. 1, 1 and 2 and, right? So it's that 2 and, that's the tricky part. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so so get good with that, and then you will transpose the chord up to F, which is going to be the same shape, creating an F7 chord, E flat, A, and C. Same thing for G. Find your G root position, lower the root down to the flat 7. F, B, and D. So the basic blues pattern is 4 measures of C, C7, 2 measures of F7, 2 measures of C7, 1 measure of G7, 1 measure of F7, 1 measure of C7, and another measure of G7 for the turnaround. So the whole thing will sound like this. And then there's what's called the turnaround, where you go like this. F, F sharp, G in the left hand. And in the right hand, you're going to play a G7. So it's going to be... So you're coming out of the C7 at the end, coming from here. Okay, you can do different versions of that G7. So if you're down here for the C7, it's actually a little easier to go here. It's kind of a weird sounding one though. You go there, you go. That's another one. And then you're back to the beginning. So that's the basic blues pattern and putting the left hand with the right hand chords.